I was looking through the site earlier. There's some people that don't like MLM, and it's funny because I see a few people going, "Why don't you like it?" And everyone's just like, "Oh, it's a scam, it's a scam." And I understand why. I'm in MLM myself, but um, yeah, I thought I'd just do this just to point out a few things. And I'm not sticking up for the companies that are there. Like, I know they're doing the wrong thing. Um, I just want to explain why people think it, because it's actually a legitimate business, the multi-level marketing, and it's actually one of the fairest ways to earn money, I believe. But I've written a few things down here from looking at the comments. One of them is membership fees. They all sign you up. That's the other thing. They sign you up. They don't just sell you something. They sell you something and they sign you up. And the reason they sign you up is so you're ready to sell. So I get my friend, I sell him something worth, $50 that you could probably buy at the shop for 30, and then I tell him this is going to cost you $70 unless you sign up to get the good, price. Otherwise, you're paying the retail. So that's one thing what people don't like, because you got to pay that yearly membership in most businesses. Like, not all of them, but 90% of them. I just covered the inflated price. It's always because some doctors said this is the best, especially with the shakes and that. Our shakes are, God made them. Like, you can get something very similar at the supermarket, cost you a third of the price. The other thing is pressure to resell. So people get signed up, getting told you're going to be able to pay for these products. You haven't got money to do it, but if you go get a credit card and then pay for this first pack, all these other people will come flying in and want to buy this off you because it's so good. And then you sell it to them, and then you'll get your stuff for free. And that's how that's how it started, and it worked well for them because they were selling dishwashing detergent, and back then it was all right because they had the smelly stuff in it, and if you could get your friend to buy a bottle. But this is a long time ago. Like, things have evolved since then, and it's got a bad name now. So that worked 30 years ago, but not so much today. What's the next one? Yeah, the pressure to resell. So actually, one of my mentors, who I pay a lot of money to to learn from her, she actually signed up with a network marketing company, not knowing, years ago. What are they? They're called now, but they were selling water filters back then. So she sold $80,000 worth of gear with water filters around the place, and the directors of the company, I'm not sure what time period it was only a very short time period, like 3 months or something like that, and the directors of the company were straight onto her because she used to be a real estate agent. And they're like, we need you to teach everyone what you've done, because you've done it without recruiting a single person. And she's like, what do you mean recruit people? I just sell these because I like them. So that's where the pressure to resell is, because not everyone can walk out and sell that many things in one hit, because people don't have the skills. If you're cleaning caravan parks for $30,000 a year, part-time, and then you're trying to tell someone how they can make $100,000 a year by selling something that you only got forced to use because you're trying to make money, people don't believe you. So that's another problem, is people, see through and so that's one thing. So the company makes a massive profit. Like, these network marketing companies make a lot of money. I know a few, I won't name any names, but one of them I know made $1 billion last year, and their payments out of that were like below 10% of what they actually had to pay their people. So it's big money. There's a lot of reasons for that, won't go into that. You've got your minimum orders each month with most companies. So you've got something that, well, let's stick with the shakes. Okay, there's a lot of companies, even like they're a makeup company and they're selling shakes. I don't know why they sell the shakes. So all those companies, because I've either been involved with them or know people that are in them, they have a minimum monthly spend. So you've got to spend a certain amount of dollars, and it's got to be you spending it. So that gives them a bad name as well, because every month you got to pay this thing, otherwise you don't get the good price, or you fall, or you become inactive, or you don't get your payments if you're actually earning some money. So you know there's new network marketing companies starting up in Australia this year, well, in a few days actually, but I'm not allowed to say what the name of it is yet. I'll get me bum kicked if I do. But those things there's no membership fee. The inflated price, the products are actually cheaper than something of an equivalent value than what you can buy at Woolies and Coles. They're cheaper, like a lot cheaper. There's no pressure to resell, because if you sign someone up and they've been a good customer for 12 months, you don't actually get paid for what they personally consume anymore. It's only if they go out and get more people. So it's a it's a thing. It's like, do I keep them as a good customer, or do I go and push them to sell? Which you wouldn't. You just keep them as a good customer, and that is the focus of the company. And the what do you call him? I don't know if he's the managing director or what he is, but he's the boss. He's capped us at 50 people, so we're not actually allowed to enrol anyone. I actually said no at the start, because what they sell, I was like, oh, it's not really my interest. But when we started going through everything else, like, there's no membership, the products are cheaper, which I was like, what? Are you serious? You're selling something cheaper? There's no auto ship, which there is if you sign up as a preferred customer. I won't use the correct term, but so retail price, just say it's $30. The preferred customer will be $25, and if you're signed up to sell, you make 15 or 20% of it. So there's no points, there's no garbage with this new company, and you'll see that a lot more companies will start doing it this way. Is they've started to have to listen. They're doing free postage, no membership, but I don't think many companies will be like this one in their impact. This thing's going to explode, and a lot of people in MLM are going to jump ship over to this company because of their ethics. Like, there's a premium pack with another company. It's $793 retail price. If you're signed up, enrolled, it's $562. So there's like over $200 difference there. Oils. This was from a company. They're $65 for a 4-pack, and if you're signed up, they're $45. So it's $20 difference, which is like massive difference. And so they want that membership money, because they know you're only going to order once or twice, and then you're out the door. So they try and sting you for everything they can. Where this new company I'm talking about, they want loyal customers. We're not allowed to enroll anyone. I don't know how long for. So it's it's going to be a game changer. But so the objections I saw on the page here, if it's so good, why can't it be sold at the store? Well, I think everyone's got an eBay account, and I personally like shopping online because, especially with Target and that, I go click and collect, and then I run in, my stuff's waiting at the counter, I leave. I know that would have been invented by a bloke, 4 blokes, that click and collect. It's the best thing ever, but it's better when it comes to my door. I hate going down the street. Hate it. What's another one I saw on there? It's expensive. Yeah, and that's true. Like, nearly 100% of the time. The other problem is with network marketing is it's like, hey, I've got this business. We're going to make a lot of money together, which, unless you put the time and effort into training, it's not going to happen. So don't bother unless you've got spare money to go do training. Make sure you know how much it's going to cost you each month, because they'll just keep digging into your wallet and you actually become the customer. You don't go find customers, you're the customer. All you do is piss your friends off and piss people off in Facebook groups and get barred. So that's my advice for people looking to start out. But even though the companies have the best intentions, apparently, they can't control what people do. So the company itself is legitimate, like, all the network marketing. Well, I won't say all of them, most of them. But the thing they can't control is what people say. So me as a rep, I can promise you, oh yeah, you're going to get your white Mercedes, after signing up. You sign 2 people up, they sign 2 people up. And we all know it takes a lot of work. And if you've been like cleaning the caravan park, like I said, you haven't got the skills to go and find people that are going to follow you and do that. Like, it's very unlikely. It does happen, but yeah. So yeah, lying and over promising, and then you got the harassing and things like, oh yeah, come over for a barbecue. You get there and their rich friends there with a whiteboard saying, sit down everyone, grab some champagne. I'm about to show you how to make yourself rich. But anyway, probably went a bit longer than I thought, but sorry about that. But yeah, that's my take on why people call it a scam.